everybody. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, where it is uncharted territory, I have to say. Doing my Premier League predictions, match week 16 live with you guys. Now, obviously, match week 15 is just finished, basically. It's just finished. So it's weird to be back live with you guys, but I hope everyone's had a good Christmas. Hope everyone was spoilt by the big man, as they say. So, yeah, let's have a quick look on how everyone did in match week 15. Now, it has to be said, I had an absolutely rotten week. Yeah, again, 4 points. I got one perfect score, and that was Sheffield United against Everton, where I said a 1-0 win to Everton. But it wasn't a very, very good week. In all honesty, top scorer, and I have to say, I have to give this guy a lot of credit. The top scorer for match week 15 was Screamboy8, and I can tell you how many perfect scores he got, because Screamboy8 got 4 perfect scores. I think that's absolutely fantastic. He got Leicester, Manchester United spot on. He got Man City, Newcastle United spot on. He got Sheffield United, Everton spot on, and he also got Wolves, Tottenham spot on. So congratulations, Screamboy8. Fantastic for you to get 14 points. It was a very tough week again, so very, very well done as well. Let's have a quick few hellos to a few people, because I've seen there's a few of you in here. Original Gunner, bonjour to you too as well. Hi Jack Attack, hope you're doing well. Hello to Hella, hope you're doing well. Hello to Anthony, hope you're doing well, my friend. Diego is in the house as well. We will beat Wolves, says Jack Attack. Well, to be honest, I can see you beating Wolves. I can see you beating Wolves. Reese Woods, hi Doug, how are you? I'm good, thank you, mate. I hope you're doing very, very well. Haha, guess who is banned on Twitter, says Reese R. Yeah, I did see you in the I did see your chat, mate. Interesting. Not good, anyway. What did you do? He says, Hella. Wow, says Diego. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. It was. Called that guy. Oh gosh, I'm not even remembering what you just said there. Hi to Shane O'Donnell as well, and also hello to NWM Nathan. Hope you are doing well, my friend. And as Jack Attack says, no Jimenez, so few. Right, well, let's get things going now. Let's just check this wee banner that will go across the bottom of your screen, and there we go. So our match predictions for Crystal Palace, Leicester, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Everton against Manchester City, Brighton against Arsenal, Burnley against Sheffield United, Southampton against West Ham, and yeah, we shall see what happens in these games. So let's kick things off. With a very interesting matchup at Selhurst Park, which is Crystal Palace against Leicester City. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 3 wins to Palace and 2 wins to Leicester, but the last result was a 2-0 win to Leicester City. What a terrible week it has been for Crystal Palace Football Club. Shipped 7 against Liverpool, and then all of a sudden they lose 3-0 against Aston Villa. And you have to say that they were playing against 10 men, but Aston Villa were the better side by far. The thing is now with Crystal Palace is that they're not brilliant. They're not a brilliant side to watch, and unfortunately, it is looking like Roy Hodgson's days may well be numbered. You may well say that, but it's a very, very tricky game because Crystal, as Anthony has been telling me this morning, Leicester have a poor record at Selhurst Park, but last season that would be a bit different. But let's go into Leicester City. 2-2 against Manchester United. I know there's a few Manchester United fans in here. I know Anthony is in here as well. I thought that was a great game to watch as a neutral. I really, really enjoyed that game. Obviously, Manchester United, taking a very early lead from Marcus Rashford. Harvey Barnes getting the equaliser. Bruno Fernandes, who else for Manchester United, and then obviously a Vardy goal, but it was given as it was an OG by Axel Twansebi as well. So Really, really interesting. I was very impressed with James Justin in this game. I thought he was very, very good against Crystal Palace. So it's a tricky one to predict, but I've just got a feeling that the way that Crystal Palace are going, they are going to plummet down the table if they're not careful. So because of that, I'm going to go for a Leicester City win in this one, and I'm going for Crystal Palace 0, Leicester City 2 in this game. Guys, get your thoughts and opinions of these games in the chat, and I'll obviously read them out as well. As I've just noticed, I've still got the Jimenez as well. Hello to Bluebird Legend. Hope you're doing well as well. Brendan's Tricky Blues doing decent. Yep, absolutely. Diego C. Palace. Well done, Reese. Palace City scares me. Yeah, look, I've just said it, that they are a very dangerous side going forward, but defensively they have looked really shaky recently. Tricky Blues, Leicester copying United. Leicester going down, those stinky foxes. No. Leicester City will not go down. Not go down. Diego C. Palace, oh, here we go. I want Steven Gerrard to replace Roy, says Diego C. Palace. Interesting as well. So let's have a quick look. And as my chat decides to freeze. Has it? Oh, there we go. It just froze there for a minute. Serencha got his massive. Yeah. Not surprised about Palace, to be honest. Struggle around Christmas, says NWM. Yeah, absolutely. Palace 0, Leicester 2, going the same as me, Shane. Tuchel outlaw, and now Portugal take over PSG. Yeah, absolutely. We need goals. Sadly, Crystal Palace 0. Yeah. Leicester Grey on the road. Yeah, they're fantastic on the road, aren't they? Crystal Meth FC. Leicester should beat them easily. Yeah, hell, I absolutely agree with you. Leicester are so dominant away from home, so I say Leicester. And I like this. Diego, I'm going for Palace 1, Leicester City 1. Vardy is a baller. Yeah, we all know about Vardy. But Leicester lost to Fulham. Yes, they did. But I do think that Leicester are better away than they are at home. So that's why I've gone for a 2-0 win to Leicester City. Crystal Palace 0, Leicester City 3, just because Leicester have world-class strikers. Yes, absolutely indeed. Right, the next one. This is very, very interesting, and I'm going to say this now. It is Chelsea against Aston Villa. Now, Chelsea have won the last 5 meetings, but Chelsea, it was a 2-1 win to Chelsea in the last game, I should say. But what I will say is that Aston Villa have looked much, much better away from home this season. So this is going to be a very interesting game for sure. Chelsea, well, what can I say? Absolutely rotten against Arsenal. Absolutely rotten against Arsenal. Reece James had one of those games where it was just a poor performance from him. Actually, all Chelsea players had a very poor performance. I thought Mendy was pretty poor as well. I mean, you can blame him for the third goal. Saka does score from, was it a cross? Was it a cross? Was he meaning to score? Probably not, in all honesty. But you still got to finish it, and he did. So this is a very, very interesting game. But Chelsea will have to improve for sure. Frank Lampard. Now, if that was Arteta and if that was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they would be getting absolutely slammed in the press. So why is Lampard not getting slammed in the press? Lampard has spent so much money. He should be doing so much better with that crop of Chelsea players. But unfortunately, he is not. So this is a really interesting game to predict. Aston Villa, very good performance against Crystal Palace. 3-0 win. I mean, if anyone hasn't seen El Ghazi's goal, wow, absolutely fantastic strike, that one as well. Aston Villa on very, very good form. So I think this is one that's going to be very, very tricky to predict. Really, really going to be very tricky to predict. Chelsea on the back of a 3-1 defeat to Arsenal. Villa on the back of 3-0 win over Crystal Palace, and I think they drew 0-0 with Burnley, but they did win away again. I am going to go Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2. I'm going to go for Villa to beat Chelsea. I think Villa will go to Stamford Bridge and win. And yes, I think Lampard has really done something to Timo Werner as well. So that's something I'm going to have to say for sure. So let's see what some of you are saying. I've gone 2-0 Aston Villa. So let me hear your thoughts on this one. Let's see. Chelsea will start the Villa decline. Villa going down, says LFC Boya. 2-2 draw Palace game. 1-0 Villa, says Reese. Hella on the same wavelength as me. 2-0 to Villa. Havertz, Ziyech, Werner, great signings, but no Lampard tactics. Yeah, absolutely. My prediction: Chelsea 1, Villa 3, says Diego. Gone 2-2. Shane's gone a 2-2 draw. Lamps is a Chelsea legend. He's ruined my favourite striker. Yeah. Werner. What has happened to Timo Werner? Timo Werner has not done very, very well, and that's the thing. That's the thing with these kind of things as well. Villa could be up for an upset here. Anything can happen, says Nathan. Yeah, absolutely. Villa 1 with 10 players, confidence on top. Jack attack 3-1 Villa. Legend on the pitch manager, says Reese. He broke Timo. Yeah, everyone's saying it. 3-1 Chelsea, says Anthony. He broke Timo. Yeah. Arsenal made Chelsea look very ordinary, but I say Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1. Interesting. Interesting stat as well. Is approaching the 1-year anniversary of Aguero's last Premier League goal. Interesting, Nathan. Actually, that's the next game we're coming on to, is Everton against Manchester City. So I think that's one going to be dividing opinion for sure, is Chelsea Aston Villa. So I'm going 2-0 Aston Villa. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Chelsea to lose yet again. Now we have Everton against Manchester City. Last 5 between the sides resulted in 5 wins to the Citizens, and the last result was a 3-1 win to Man City. All you can say about Everton is that they are grinding out results. Sigurdsson yet again with the winning against Sheffield United. What you have to say is that Sheffield United are definitely in games, but they're just not getting the points. And Everton, to be fair, Ben Godfrey was absolutely outstanding in this game, I thought. But yeah, it's a big win for Everton. It's a big win for Everton. They move them to second as well in the Premier League table. This season is weird. Man City, off the back of a 2-0 win over Newcastle, quite honestly, it was a very comfortable victory. Newcastle didn't even have even a chance to get at the Manchester City goal, and I thought Man City were very, very comfortable in this game. So I think Man City will win this one. I think they'll go away to Goodison Park, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Manchester City in this one. I think City will win this one. I think City are getting back to their best for sure. Right, let's see what some of you are saying. Everton 1, City 2, says Shane O'Donnell. At Aston Boys, the line with banter, don't cross it or you will be banned. Oh, interesting. I didn't see that. That's not very good. Everton 1, City 0, says Hella. City 4, Everton 2, says Jack Attack. Everton is still my dark horse for the title challenge back to the 80s. Yeah, absolutely. City 1, Everton 2. Man City are starting to find some form, so I say 2-1 City for sure. Oh yeah, Aston boys, we don't have them in the chat. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Man City to win this one by 2-0. So that takes care of the Monday games. In fact, there are a couple of Monday games: Crystal Palace, Leicester City, Chelsea against Aston Villa, and Everton against Manchester City as well. So I'm gonna say that gonna look forward to them games for sure. And now we have Neil Mopey against Arsenal. Well, Brighton against Arsenal. Last 5 between the sides makes very, very interesting reading here. 3 wins to Brighton and 2 draws for good measure. The last result was a 2-1 win to Brighton. Of course, Brighton cannot keep leads to save themselves. 1-0 up against West Ham goes back to 1-1. 2-1 up and then 2-2. I just don't know what it is. They just cannot seem to defend Leeds right now. And the thing is that this is the thing with Brighton, is that they score goals, but they concede. They do concede goals, and unfortunately, that is something you're going to have to say for you, because Brighton, they should be higher in the league. I've been saying it for ages. That Brighton should be higher in the league, but they're not, and that is one thing you can say for sure. Arsenal, well, who saw Arsenal beating Chelsea 3-1? I don't think anyone saw Arsenal beating Chelsea 3-1. To be honest with you. Very, very good performance from Arsenal. As I've said, Saka goal. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Only he will know. But I think he did come out and say he was a cross. So it'll be interesting to see this one. Xhaka, fantastic free kick as well. But I mean, obviously he does get slated a lot, but it was a fantastic free kick. Fantastic free kick for Xhaka. And then, as I've said, Xhaka as well. But I have to say, I thought really, really impressive with Arsenal. And yeah, Arsenal will now hope to climb the table for sure. This is a very hard one because, as I've said, Brighton don't keep leads. And I think Arsenal's tails will be up after that win against Chelsea. I'm actually going to go for an Arsenal win. I'm going to go for them to get their first win over Brighton in 6 games. Brighton 1, Arsenal 2. I'm going to go for in this one. So let's see what some of you are saying as well. Mopey winner to make DT pop that vein in his head. I like that. Brian just can't put the ball in the back of the net. No, absolutely not. They just can't. They just cannot do that. I think Arsenal may get another win. Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. Yeah, going to say wavelength is me, Hella. I think we've got good minds think alike. I hate to say it, but Brighton 1, Arsenal 0, says Diego. Brighton 1, Arsenal 1, says Reese Woods. Brighton 2, Arsenal 1. Shane O'Donnell's going for Brighton 1. Interesting. And Hammy HD, all right, mate. I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Still fuming after that West Brom result, 2-1 Arsenal win. Yeah, we will come on to West Brom. West Brom. Obviously, check out my match reaction. It is out now. Took a while to upload for some reason. No idea why, but there we go. So the next game is Burnley against Sheffield United. Now, there's only been 2 meetings actually in the Premier League era, and that is 1 win to Sheffield United and 1 draw in there for good measure. The last result was a 1-1 draw between the sides. Evening to Beyond the 90 LCFC. I believe that's Neil. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Nathan says 1-1 for Brighton Arsenal. And Bluebird Legends also agreeing with draw. Interesting. Burnley were robbed. Were robbed against Leeds United. Absolutely robbed. I'm sorry, but goalkeepers get far too much protection, in my opinion. If anyone has not seen it, Meslier basically takes out Ben Mee. Ben Mee has every right to jump for the ball, but it looks like Meslier is actually, need Ben Mee in the back. Now, that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty, in my opinion. So, unfortunately, it's just one of those things. But Burnley, for me, I mean, the penalty decision. I mean, you can say all you want, but again, I don't think that's a penalty. I think he wins the ball. I think Pope wins the ball from Bamford, and Bamford's going away from goal. And I think, obviously, the double jeopardy rule. But for me, Burnley were robbed. Burnley were robbed. It's a very good run for Leeds, but Burnley were robbed. Sean Dyche was not a happy man, as you could guess, as well. Sheffield United, as I've said, they're just in games, but they just cannot seem to get. They just cannot seem to get results, and unfortunately. Going away to Burnley, we all know what Burnley do. We all know what Burnley do at Turf Moor, and that is grind out results. And I'm going to go for a very, very narrow 1-0 win to Burnley against Sheffield United. I just think Burnley are going to win this one. I just can't see Sheffield United getting anything out of this game. I know they drew 1-1 last season, but I just don't see it. I just do not see it as well. So I'm going 1-0 Burnley. So let's see what some of you are saying as well. Kean Dolan, Burnley 4, Sheffield United 4. Well, that will be in for a treat if that is the case as well. Shane O'Donnell going the same way as me. Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. Burnley 2, Sheffield United 1, says Diego C. Palace. It's Ant just testing the login, no problem. Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. I think we can see where this is going, don't you? Burnley robbed completely. Yep, absolutely. Similar to the De Gea Van Dijk nonsense in January. Never a foul on the keeper when they're in the air like that. Yes, absolutely, indeed. The Leeds United pitch has not been relayed since the Euros games. Very interesting, Diego. Very interesting. Shithouse Sheffield United win, says Anthony. And Reese is going 1-0 to Burnley in this game. Now, interesting, but I think people will probably say that I think Burnley will probably win this one. They'll probably win this one. So the next game, folks, is Southampton against West Ham United. The last 5 between the sides resulted in 5 wins to the Hammers in this one. And the last result was a 1-0 win to West Ham. Now, Southampton, well, what you can say is they like to score offside goals. Couple of marginal decisions again. I mean, they should have won 2-0 against Fulham. There's no denying that. They'll go away from that Fulham game thinking that they could go on and win something. Che Adams won't watch that game back, though, because he should have scored. Ward-Prowse, it's a fantastic free kick. It does go off the bar and Areola's hand as well, but the ball comes straight to Che Adams. All he has to do is basically put a foot out, and he scores. And unfortunately, that wasn't to be. But Southampton missing Danny Ings, I think. They are definitely missing Danny Ings as well. West Ham, very, very fortunate yet again. I mean, a 2-2 draw with Brighton. I think David Moyes deserved a bit of criticism in this game. I think he should have gone for it rather than sit back. I mean, I think West Ham had no shots in the first half against Brighton. So, it was a very, very good. It was just a very, very good. It was a very good second half from West Ham. Souček as well, very, very impressive. I've been very impressed by the Czech right back as well. Soufal, is it Soufal? I think he's been fantastic. He's looked really solid at the back for West Ham. So it will be very, very interesting for sure, this one. I'm actually going to go for a West Ham win, believe it or not. I think West Ham have got a good record, and they have got a good record on the road as well. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to West Ham in this one. I think Southampton will lose this game. So let me know what you guys think for this one. Eventually they have to win. Yeah, absolutely. Shane O'Donnell's going Southampton 1, West Ham 2. Hella is going Southampton 1, West Ham 1. Could finish in a draw. That is one game that could finish in a draw. And Southampton 1, West Ham 0. Ooh, interesting. Red Devil Mourinho mirroring his United stint at Spurs. Yes, yeah, they're not great to watch right now. Spurs, are they? West Ham have some great attacking players, yet only play one of them. Yeah, exactly. Bowen. Enough said. Saints expected to win this one, but West Ham does stick out to me, in my opinion, still undecided. Well, you've still got time to obviously get your predictions in for this one. Another tricky one to predict this one. There's West Brom against Leeds United. And again, there's only been 2 meetings in the Premier League era, and that was 1 win to Leeds and 1 draw. The last result was a 3-1 win to Leeds United. Now, West Brom, fair play to Sam Allardyce. Yes, it's not the most exciting of football to watch, but what I will say, you deserve the point. Liverpool were very, very flat in that second half against you guys. We should have had the game. We should have had the game won in that game. We should have had the game won in the first half. And you know what? You don't take your chances. You know what? That's what happens. So, but I thought the Semi Ajayi, good header as well. They could have won it as well. So Sam Allardyce slowly getting into things, but as I've said, I still think it's a big task to keep his West Brom team in the league. I really do. And yeah, Albion deserved the point for sure. Leeds United 1-0 win over West Brom. 1-0 win over Burnley, I should say. As I've said, they were lucky. They were lucky. I don't think it was a penalty. Bamford dispatches the penalty very, very well as well. I thought they defended very well. But really, really going to be an interesting one, this one. It could finish 0-0. But I'm actually going to go for a Leeds United win. I'm going to go for them to go into West Brom and beat Sam Allardyce's West Brom. Going to go West Brom 0, Leeds United 1. I'm going to go for. So I'm going to say 1-0 win to Leeds United. So let's see what some of you are saying. West Brom 1, Leeds 2, says Jamie Gretton. Hello, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Keep hitting the likes. If you're new, subscribe and try to share. Yep, absolutely. Baggies to win, says LCFC Boya. Brexit FC 0, Leeds 6. Allardyce can bog off. Well, we'll see. 2-2, Big Sam will get a point, says Red Devil. 1-1, says Screamboy 8. Yeah, Screamboy 8, congratulations on winning Matchweek 15, my friend. 14 points was absolutely fantastic. So very, very well done for that. No, I'm not a bit bitter. No. Hella says 2-1 to Leeds. Shane O'Donnell says 1-1 West Brom Leeds. Albion deserved the points, says Aston Boys. West Brom 2-0 Big Sam Masterclass. Could be interesting, that one. West Brom 1 Leeds United 0, says Diego Palace. Semi Ajayi, Cardiff City youth player made no appearances for us. Oh, there you go indeed. West Brom to win, says Jack Attack. There will be goals in West Brom upbeat 2-2, says Red Devil. 2-0, Jack Attack says. Mr. Big Sam Shithousery, brilliant to watch as long as you're not on the other end of it. Yeah, absolutely as well. Now we have Manchester United against Wolves now. The last 5 between the sides was other than 1 win to Manchester United, 1 win to Wolves, and 3 draws. The last result was a 0-0 draw between the sides. Manchester United, I think that's 2 points dropped, in my opinion. I think it was 2 points dropped against Leicester City. I think it was a very, very good watch from both sides. I think it was a very, very good game as well. But yeah, if Manchester United need to win these games if they think that they are in a title race. It is still very, very close. There's no denying that. But I felt that they should have won that game. But credit to Leicester City again. It was a very, very good point. And do you know what? It's going to be a very interesting game. I've just watched Wolves against Spurs, and Spurs once they got the first goal, they sat back. They sat back, allowed Wolves to get onto them, and Wolves thoroughly deserved the equaliser for that game. And I've been very, very impressed with Wolves in this game, and especially Mr. Raul Jimenez. Nice to see him back in the stand as well. It was nice to see him back in the stand as well. So I'm actually going to go for a home win in this one. I'm going for Manchester United to win this one. Manchester United 2, Wolves 0. But we'll see what happens for sure. So, yeah, I'm going for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. So we've got Shane O'Donnell saying Manchester United 2, Wolves 0. Cian Dolan is going for 2-1 Wolves. Very, very ambitious. Hella Karstad says, I don't do predictions for my own team. Very, very interesting indeed. United, says Jack Attack. Fernandes should have been sent off. Never seen someone get away with so many fouls. I actually missed that. I actually missed some of that game, but I do believe Fernandes should have been sent off. Yes, I do believe Fernandes should have been sent off as well. That's because it's a Mourinho team, says Pete Shepherd. Yeah, absolutely. Hella, what team do you? She's a Man United fan. So there you go. Aston Boys talking facts. What the F is this? Yeah, absolutely. The ref didn't want to. Yeah. Oh, Manchester United 1, Wolves 2. I think Nuno always beats Ollie. I could be wrong. Interesting. Very interesting. United 3-1. United 2-0 Wolves. Cavani and Bruno have a great relationship, so I say 2-1 to Manchester United. And Screamboy is going 2-0 to United. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 United. I'm going to go 2-0 United as well. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. And if you are new, subscribe if you're new. We are on the road to 850 subscribers. as well. Tottenham against Fulham now. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 4 wins to Spurs and 1 win to Fulham. The last result was a 3-1 win to Tottenham. As I've said, Tottenham 1-1 with Wolves. Wow. What can I say? Scored a very good goal from Ndombele, but my goodness me, sit back, allow Wolves onto you. To be fair, I thought Wolves defended very, very well from Harry Kane, from Son. Didn't allow him a moment's peace in that game. But the equaliser was always going to come in the end, and Spurs, they've been doing that for a wee while now. Is that they've been sitting back, allowing teams onto them, and eventually they're going to get punished. They're going to get punished, and I thought that was a draw, was a fair result, and Wolves almost won it as well. So. Very, very interesting. Fulham, you could kind of say they've turned the tide a little bit. They've turned it around a little bit, but it's really, really interesting. Really, really interesting for sure, this one. But get well soon, Scotty Parker. I believe he will miss this game because he's having to self-isolate because apparently one of his family members got the one of the family members got the dreaded demonetized virus. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go for a Spurs win. I'm gonna go for a Spurs win in this one by 2-1. Spurs 2, Fulham 1 as well. So let's see what some of you are saying. Are United fans here or what? Let's see. 2-1 United says Reese. Hey Doug, hope you had a good Christmas. I did have a good Christmas, Baz. Thank you very much as well. Got these earbuds as well. So yeah, they're very, very good as well. There's something that the club wants you to know. We're bloody crap and I'm drinking as I go. Yeah, we weren't great tonight, it's Kian for sure. No, I don't support Man United, Jack. I don't support Man United. Kane Dolan, Spurs 0, Fulham 1 for the banter. Wolves to lose pride of the Midlands, says Aston Boys. Do you support United or which team? I support Liverpool and Livingston. Those are my teams I support. 2-0 Spurs, they'll get the win here. Speaking of fouls, how the hell was Cavani not sent off against Everton? I know it's a late question, but can you put a hand on someone's throat and not get red carded? There's no VAR in the EFL Cup, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there is VAR in the EFL Cup until the semi or final, I think. But yeah, Xhaka the other week, he got sent off for exactly what Cavani did. So, consistency. I've been saying it all along, Pete. Consistency. He's a Liverpool fan. Yeah, I am a Liverpool fan as well. Aston Boys, next joke, you're not the pride of the Midlands. Diego C. Palace saying 2-0 to Tottenham. Hella is saying 1-1 for Spurs Fulham. Screamboy 8 is 2-1 to Spuds. He's a Livingston fan. 2-0 to Tottenham, says Shane O'Donnell. United deserve respect. To be fair, yeah, they do. Cavani purely because no VAR. Results have got Man United's way tonight, so we are bound to mess it up in our next game. Yeah, you know what? Livingston are secondary, says Reese. 1-1 says Kausta Pardeshi, and welcome to the stream, my friend. He has a season ticket at Livingston, though. Yes, I do have a season ticket at Livingston. I know I live there, says Reese. Fair. 1-1, no VAR at all. Tottenham 2, Fulham 1, says Pete. Tottenham 2-0, but Fulham will sit very deep like against Liverpool, says Reese Woods. Depends which club you play for if you get away with that or not, says LCFC. Boya, now with the final game to preview and predict is Newcastle United against Liverpool. The last 5 between the sides resulted in 5 wins to the Reds. The last result was a 3-1 win to Liverpool. Now, Newcastle United, they didn't even put a shot on target against Man City, and unfortunately that was the case for them as well. To be fair, they are missing Saint-Maximin. I'm going to say that now. They are missing him. But you have to put chances on goal against Man City. But they are back at St James's Park, and it is a very tough place to go to. There's no denying that. Liverpool will have to be a lot better against Newcastle than they were against West Brom. There's no denying that. I can safely say that for sure. It was not a good performance. As I've said, very good first half, flat second half, very, very poor from us. So I expect us to bounce back. Thiago is meant to be back in this game, apparently. So we'll see what happens as well. But I'm going to go for a repeat of the scoreline from last season, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Liverpool in this game. So we'll see what happens as well. So let's see what some of you are saying for Newcastle, Liverpool. What do you call a French racist? A big game. Very funny. 1-1 draw, says Reese. Very interesting. AFL Cup doesn't have VAR because City's third goal versus Arsenal is offside. Ordinarily, I say Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3, but based off what I've seen lately, Newcastle to win 1-0, and I never bet against the Reds, says Kian. Interesting. 1-0 Liverpool, Bruce Ball snooze fest. Possibly. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3, says Hella. 3-0 Liverpool, says Kaustup Pardeshi. You don't need VAR to see a guy throw down another guy by the throat. No, absolutely not. So I don't know how the referee missed that as well. For sure. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 3, says Shane O'Donnell. Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 4, says Diego Palace. Newcastle 0, Liverpool 2, says Nathan. 2-1 Liverpool, says Screamboy8. Liverpool surely can't drop points against Newcastle, can they? Law, as a United fan, I hope so, but let's be honest, Newcastle are so bad. Yeah, unfortunately, Newcastle are just not in the best of form right now. And I think Pete, none of the officials seen it to determine a sending off as well. No, absolutely not. 3-0 Liverpool, says Jack Attack. Respect. 2-0 Newcastle, Pete. Ooh, interesting. But to be fair, Liverpool haven't won away from home in the Premier League since Chelsea in September. So you could be onto something there. Yes, as a United fan, I want to knock out Liverpool. Liverpool need a centre-back. Understatement of the year, my friend. Understatement of the year. Newcastle was very poor against City. I think it'll be a title game. 2-0 Liverpool. Salah on the double. I missed it as well. What actually happened concerning Cavani? Choke slammed Yerry Mina, basically. As Reese said there. Basically choke slammed Yerry Mina. Kian, yeah. It was brilliant, although I don't condone it. No, absolutely not. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for the match week 16 predictions. I'm glad I did this live. Got a few of you watching as well. So we'll see what happens as well. But yeah, guys, leave your predictions in the comment section down below after this video has obviously been processed, etc. You don't have long to put your predictions in. I think it's 3 o'clock tomorrow. I think Crystal Palace, Leicester City. I could be wrong for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the games as well. 3-0 Villa. I'm not confident at all, says Nipun Sharma. Hang on, was a 7-0 drumming at Palace a joke to you? No, not at all. El Under Matador. Villa's on fire this season. Jovic to Leicester, interest in that. Was good to see you live, pal. Take care of yourself, says Baz. Yep, well done all. To yourself, yeah. So I'll go for my predictions very, very quickly as well. Crystal Palace 0, Leicester City 2. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2. Everton 0, Manchester City 2. Brighton 1, Arsenal 2. Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. Southampton 0, West Ham 1. West Brom 0, Leeds United 1. Manchester United 2, Wolves 0. Spurs 2, Fulham 1. And Newcastle United 1, Liverpool 3. So that is it. That is match week 16 done and dusted live for you guys. It's been a pleasure to be live with you for the last 40 minutes as well. But as I've said, leave your predictions in the comment section down below after this video. I think I'll process tomorrow morning. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, I think if you can get the as my Fitbit has said, it's time to rest and recharge. But what I will say is thank you very much to everyone who's obviously tuned in. But yeah, leave your predictions in the comment section down below, and like Screamboy8, you will get a shout out in the next video. And as I've said, I will leave a template of these fixtures. All you have to do is copy and paste into the comments and leave your predictions as well. But I'll just go through some comments before I go as well. So we'll say as well. Reckon he would do well for us, Restart. Yeah, I think Jovic would do well for Leicester City for sure. Come on, you Gunners, says Screenboy8. Thanks, Doug. Happy New Year, everyone. Yes, Happy New Year to everyone when it comes for sure. Hopefully, 2021 is a better year for a lot of people. Possibly LCFC boy. If he sells into the system and style you guys play. Cheers, Doug. Have a quality New Year, mate. I will. Thank you. Thank you, Reese, as well. Also, Matchweek 17 predictions will be out on Thursday on New Year's Eve. So, yeah, so that'll be something to look forward to as well. So I'll do them as well. Lampard in for now, but if this losing streak continues, I will ask questions, says Nipun Sharma, and I think Roman will give Frank the sack. Quite possible. Quite possible. Lampard needs to play players in the proper positions, to be honest. Yep. See ya, says Screenboy8. Ever been on Anfield Agenda? I was on there once. Jack Attack. I was on there once. Stay safe, all. Diego C. Palace. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for watching as well. And as I've said, leave your predictions in the comment section down below. And yeah, well, it's a very, very interesting game week for sure. It's going to be a very, very intriguing game week as well. Obviously, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Leicester City, and Spurs all dropping points last week as well. So, what's going to happen this week? What is going to happen this week? I've gone a bit bold in my predictions, but we'll see what happens for sure. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Smash the like on this video as well. Happy New Year when it comes, and I'm sure 2021 will be a fantastic New Year to you all. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for tuning in. Happy New Year when it comes. See you later. Bye-bye.